Yeah, because you actually do have to disassemble the
Imagine being able to practice again.
That would be great. You probably lose track of time.
Is that it, disassemble? I think so,
You have to reassemble it.
I do, and that's it. I think you're done, So I'm cleaning it,
You go for like, can you actually
Yeah, we can get it back to that.
doing that so neatly. Do you have to be this one? I've already taken this one. I've already done this one. This one? Yeah.
There's another piece of it's a small cylinder.
Whoa! It's loaded in loads of textures. Where's that gone? Lost it.
It's there, it's there.
This is it.
It works on the road.
Are you sure it's not the wrong order, Ken?
What do you think of that, guys?
Yeah, it's really good, really realistic.
What do you think? What do you like best about it?
The fact that you get lost and you take it off and you like, oh yeah, I was in a game.
Do you find it really immersive then? Yeah.
Yeah.
What makes it really immersive for you? Any ideas?
It's just the fact that everything that happens in the game, you know, would actually happen in real life, and actually having it happening in the game just makes it that little bit more realistic. So
What about the? What do you think of the graphics and everything?
Yeah, like, they're really good. It's amazing. You just wander up to like people and like you can just look over them and like people are different, like have different heights and make it really realistic.
What about the sound? What do you think of the sound?
oh, it's really good to be fake. You can hear the sirens going off, and then you've got like fire going off in the background, and then people talking as well. It sounds really good.
Did you...
Really good. I think, to me, it didn't seem very atmospheric. Ways to improve that would be adding things like crying from people, maybe even adding, say, maybe have it as as say earthquake, and then in part of the game having your little mini shake,
Okay.
which would make it quite interesting. You'd be like, your character moves a bit,
Okay.
and then you're like, whoa, that just happened, and then you're like, and then maybe that causes another whilst you're in the game, and then your character, all your guys are busy, so your character has to go deal with that casualty, which would help improve. If it did become an actual training game for military, it would improve people's first aid skills.
Okay.
Along with, say, their abilities to make quick decisions, quick snap decisions on something. But with graphics-wise, I think really good. Maybe add a bit more thicker smoke, as I say, to make it seem more like an oil drum did explode, and the fire maybe a bit bigger.
Okay,
When an oil
okay.
drum did explode, the fire would be quite big.
So more smoke, no fire, more sort of foggy type stuff, yeah?
Yeah, more like just small things that would make it a bit more atmospheric. Maybe hearing the explosion of a drum
Okay.
going off, play around
So
the corner.
shot noises, explosions.
Yeah, to make it a bit interesting and add to that atmospheric, and maybe when the explosion goes off,
So a bit of camera shake.
Hearing, maybe having a bit of camera shake, and also maybe hearing people go up a bit in their screens and stuff.
So where we got it at the working at the moment, is that accurate to what the way it would be, or what do you think?
Well, it's
Kind of. I know where it's got to go.
yeah. It's the concept of getting boots on the ground and that initial first aid and that initial casualty check-in. Yeah, it's definitely the right way. And like Simon said, obviously, it's that time thing where you can build on that now and look at. So once you've got all those casualties, it's like how do you register them? How do you administer them? Say, for example, if there's any deceased, how do you deal with the deceased? Do you set up temporary morgues? You know, process. So all those,
Okay, we didn't think about that.
further on
Okay,
steps. Yeah. Again, obviously, if you think about it, if you're in that area, you've got other people walking around with deceased personnel, then you don't really want them walking past. Yeah, because that could be a relative. It could be friends. So it's then how you start thinking, right, we need to get what we call a casualty clearing station. So then do we move them to a central area, look for a safe, stable area, set up the casualty clearing station, register them, triage, and then start to move on.
So at the moment, it's very point and click what we're doing. Do you think the next stage we should do is where the player has a choice of what they do, i.e. who they go to, what do they actually, the call sign, what do they actually say over the call sign, all that sort of stuff, is it? Or at the moment, it's almost done for you.
Yes.
So do you think the way to take it forward is more of a choice of what you should do on the ground?
Yeah. Obviously, not having a full sort of understanding of what your triage process is if you've got that covered, then whether they become a T1 casualty, T2 casualty, T3 casualty, whether they need CASEVAC, all that type of thing. That's all I think the further development of where you're at now. So you'll start to build that for your picture, and that'll sort all the casualty medical issues out, and then the ones, the people that are walking around what we call a walking wounded, again, where do we send those to a central area to register? Where are they going to sleep this evening? When were they last fed? What's the water supply in the village like? You start building all those little concepts in.
You reckon then?
That's incredible, really good. That's the first time I've used a VAR. Can't go over it. That's very good. That's going to be an excellent tool for students.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Give them an understanding of the pressurised situation you're in, all the information that's coming in, and especially when you step up the chain to corporal and higher, to trying to take in that information and make decisions on that. I think that's excellent.
So the actual look and feel of the sound and the graphics, is that actually what it would be like? Is it that sort of immersive, is it? Is it that sort of like intense?
It can, it certainly can be. So when you, especially you go on the ground, depending on where you are, we simulate sort of the hurricane devastation and stuff. So sirens aren't necessarily going off. However, you've got people screaming, wanting help, wanting food, their sister's dead or missing or whatever. So yeah, the pressurised situation. So we send teams out with one IC and probably 2 or 3, and they're also we have 2 or 3 of them. And they go all around the site, work out what's going on. They could be told that they got someone with broken legs and different things, and they got to actually say, you're there, someone's coming, and move on and leave them because there could be something more serious. So it's getting the understanding that sometimes you can't help someone because there's that bigger picture that obviously they're not going to understand. To report it back, and then let the senior people take charge of where they want you to go, and again you take your team in and sort out where that command is.
So do you think, obviously we haven't time to do that, but if we had people like me wandering around sort of aimlessly or coming up to you, shouting at you, saying where's my baby, all that sort of stuff, would that be realistic with it?
Oh, absolutely, because people will lose their senses. All they care about is themselves and their family. So they won't understand the bigger picture, what's right or wrong. They care about their immediate family. Certainly myself, my children, I wouldn't care about you guys, I would care about my children. And children just might be slightly injured. However, we've got buildings on fire that could blow up, or people trapped under cars.
This would go is that full triage system where you get the first layer of that, and you get all that feedback, and then you have to make those choices and see how that plays out.
To me, the graphics on that, as well as turn around, I think that's incredible. Really impressed me.
Is there any sort of anything that's really standing out that you think it needs?
For me, probably just a little bit of clarity of what the soldiers are saying, what they're reporting back, so you can distinguish, so then you can make a note. Sometimes, and in real life, they would be, everyone would be shouting at you, but maybe for a computer game aimed at students, maybe a little bit of a gap, so then they can listen to what's said, then they can process that in the next bit, and then work out what's the right and wrong thing to do, where it was just a little bit, everyone knows, but that's realistic.
It's actually in there to delay between each thing that's being said, but I just decided to just blast it through for tonight so people get the sense of it. But yeah, I agree.
But in real life, that's how it would be. People just everything's, all the corporals will be sat into the sergeants because they've been. I've got to tell them it's my little situations. So they don't know the big picture. They know their pictures are there, and it's all about just keep building. So, as I say, that's what it would be like.
The exact same thing, no matter what it is.
Have you had a go on that one yet? Have you?
Yeah, I've been
What do you reckon?
It's really good.
Enjoy it, yeah?
Yeah.
What would you like about it best?
The reality of actually having patients to deal with.
So does the sound realistic to what you've been learning, is it?
Realistic, yeah.
Yeah, and what about the actual sort of look of it, the graphics, all that sort of stuff? Does that seem
The graphics
realistic?
are better than I expected them to be. It's actually pretty good for first time gaming.
To be. It's just that when you can obviously
It's the timings and the way it works between each people. That's what we found quite hard to sort of replicate.
Yeah, because effectively the casualty bit is an element of our whole exercise. So our whole exercise will encompass all the C2, the command and control, what we call the fires, floods and famines. So there'll be crush injuries, there'll be people wandering around the site, disorientated. There'll be, you'll see burst pipes, or the village water system will have been contaminated. How are you going to rectify that? The generator station, you could have issues with it. So you've got no electrics to the site.
All that sort of stuff, would that be your responsibility to sort, or do you put somebody else onto that?
That's effectively what the ship as the first responder, that's effectively what they've got to do, is get on the ground and stabilise that whole area.
Okay.
Because we simulate a village cut off from the mainland, and that's the sort of simulation scenario. And effectively for 24 to 40 hours they've had no food, they've got no shelter, water, they don't know whether the water's good because the water tank that supplies the village is cracked, the water's going everywhere. So it's all that, as you build that scenario up, and then it becomes in that all, then you're looking at the command and control, back to mothership, what's happening on there. So I think it just takes it that next level up. But again, having the facility there and what you can do with that, brilliant.
At the right level, is it, or it needs to be slowed down a little bit, like you were saying, I think?
If it's for students,
for training purposes,
I would just break it down a little bit, make each section just a little clearer, as I said, about understanding what the soldiers are saying back, so then you can understand a little bit time to think, and you can probably maybe have stage 1, 2 or 3 and then you get faster or louder or whatever.
To the next line, right? There is actually a sit rep bit of it where they say, and then they say, we have X amount of casualties, we've secured X amount of weapons. That's all I can pick up from the drill book. I'm a game dev, so
that's what I said, to be honest with you, is if you can get a chance to come down and see one of the distexes, because it's that sort of balance of before where you think, well, I think that's where it wants to go. But actually, if you see one and go,
my instinct is to stop it right there, and then everyone's like eyes on you, and you need to decide, right, okay, now you do this then, you do that then, and then the game will be able to track whether you've made that right call, because things will be timing out. That guy will be bleeding, that thing will be burning, and that's how I would naturally go with it.
And that's effectively what culminates in what we call a casualty clearing station. Because then we're saying, all right, on the ground we've got 6 casualties, 2 T1s, 2 T3s, and need one casualty. And that's the second order,
that's exactly
third order
where I wanted to go with it. Exactly.
It's running through all the drills. But that's what I was doing when I was stopped there. I was listening to them going through, done this, move to drill 2, done this, move to drill 2.
Some mistakes in there,
but it's good because it shows to you, even as the commander, right, that person's going through the logical drills. Okay, and then right, one T1 casualty, happy days. What do I do with that T1 casualty? I'm really proud.
One underneath teleports you. Okay, so you can move around a little bit as well. This is because we didn't realise we needed physics constraints. So when we ragdoll someone, they just go, and they just like fold up and they're tickling their own nice little areas. But these are the models that Kieran found, so we wanted to use them. I'm a bit like that.
One thing I noticed straight away when looking at the character designs,
I was like, oh wow, I don't think anyone's picked up the female soldier as my wife. She jumped in at the last minute to have another one. That's Rifleman Haynes. She's done Rifleman Haynes. That's the sort of
once you're in and you've got both headsets down, it's pretty realistic. You start losing track of time. Like, I don't know if I was in it for 5 minutes or 30 seconds, but it's brilliant.
So what do you think? Is the immersiveness real? All the sounds,
Yeah,
the width, all
massively.
that? Yeah.
Without the sound, I always think it's like if you watch a film without sound, the film is nothing, or a game is nothing. It's the soundtrack that makes it, and that's what makes a game immersive, or VR, or whatever it is. Absolutely, yeah.
So what about the actual audio, what's actually being said? Does it sound relevant to you? Yeah, it makes sense, yeah?
Yeah, and it's the fact that when they're triaging casually, they're going through the 10 steps. They're in the battlefield drills, yeah.
Yeah, you recognise all that, yeah? That's great. Oh, good.
It's brilliant.
They worked hard on that, so I'm glad they recognise.
You can see the work they put into it. It is absolutely fantastic, and I've no doubt it's going to go a lot further.
Brilliant. Cheers.
Amazing.
You really enjoyed it, yeah? Does it reflect what it would be like in your experience of learning all that sort of stuff?
Yeah, definitely.
That's what we've got this afternoon.
So what do you think of the change of the graphics and the intensity now? It's been ramped up quite a bit.
Yeah, it's good. And the thing that I like as well is that background noise, because that adds to the pressure, and you've got to concentrate and focus on what's going on. It's like, right, okay, what's that one doing? Okay, right, I'll send that person there. Right, what are they doing? And you're listening to all the elements. Yeah, really, really impressed.
Brilliant. Thank you.